For now, it'll be like my office slash home decor store.
Maybe I think this is gonna work really well.
Oh my goodness. See, I don't know what even is here.
Organizing makes me really happy.
You guys wanna come shop in my boutique? Look at this. Hello guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I am in a very echoey room because this is a room that really doesn't have much happening in it. The guest bedroom, office, whatever we're gonna turn this space into, we're not using it. We're not actually using two major spaces in the house because they're not finished and it's just, there still needs to be things done to it, so we're not moving anything really into it except for we just have a little bit of stuff right there by the doorway because I just put something in here to get it out of my way. We're not using this room and we're not using the primary bathroom. Now, obviously we've been working on so many other projects and spaces that we're actually living in. That's why we prioritized that bathroom over the primary bathroom because that one had a lot more tiling and a lot more happening that needed to happen. And we've been functioning just fine. But something that's been bothering me that I really want to do is get all of my home decor that I've been collecting from estate sales, thrift shopping, just getting for the house in general, from storage in the back in the shed and organize it. That was my plan. I was going to organize it into this room in the guest bedroom. This room will have lots of purposes, I feel like, over time. For now, it'll be like my office slash home decor store where I go to shop for things and for rooms when we do room makeovers, just so I know what I have. Every time we go to a new estate sale or whatever, I'm like, I think I have one of these. I think I already bought this. I just don't know. We need to go through it. The reason that we haven't done it is because we didn't do the floors yet. We have all the stuff to do the floors. So in this vlog, you will see us do all of those things. I want to stain the floors, wait a couple days, seal the floors, wait a couple of days, move some shelving in here, get out all of our stuff, our home decor back there, or at least some of it, and just start to organize it into here and see how much we can get done this week. So join us. I guess we gotta clean it out. I already started putting some of the things, home decor wise in this room already because I was like, well, might as well not take it out to the shed. I'm gonna have to bring it back in here. So I guess I'm just gonna put it in the hallway. Just vacuumed it, got it all cleaned out. We use these pads. What are they called? Non-rip pads for walls and floors. You can buy one with a handle, but you can buy the refills too. So what we found that worked is we actually screw it onto a extension rod, a paint roller extension. I think what'll work best is one of us is staining and the other is wiping. This is the one that matched our 110-year-old floors that don't have any stain on them. Golden oak. Got a tray to pour it in. Okay, let's see. With the grain, oh, maybe I think this is gonna work really well.
Story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the door won't stay open till won't you tear my world apart? 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in.
So now we wait 3 days and then we can seal it. So it'll be 3 days for me, but it'll be 2 seconds for you. Okay, let's seal this, shall we? Also, the floor on the camera looks so vibrant. It doesn't look like that in person. It might be the lighting, you know, like how it, that's great. Okay, it's the time of, it's time. It's been days. It's actually the night of the 3rd day. My heavily researched sealer that we did in the living room, and it's Bona Traffic HD. This is waterborne. We didn't use an oil sealer because that tends to yellow more over time. So you have this part, and then you also have the hardener. You shake for 30, and you pour this in. We're gonna let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. We used the same little, what's this called? Pad thing that we did for the stain. We used this for the edges, and then in the larger parts, we kind of maneuvered and swooshed the sealer around with this squeegee. And it worked really well, and it's really fast. Round 1, coat 1 is done. And we did a satin finish, so it's not gonna be super shiny. It's just gonna look just like it did in the living room, just like a nice sheen, but nothing too shiny or too matte. This is just really wet. It's now 1:30 in the morning. Like 2.5 to 3 hours later. The first coat absorbs a lot, so you use like a lot, you know, more than you do in the second coat because it's just like the second layer, so it's not absorbed. The wood's not absorbing it as much. Okay, that was the last coat. It looks so much better. It looks so much more even. I hope it's coming up like that on camera, but it's gonna look a lot more even and just like polished now. So now we wait another 2 to 3 days. You guys, it's been a few days and it's all sealed. God, it looks so crazy intense on camera. Kinsley's loving it. It's basically a blank slate. I actually contemplated going ahead and putting baseboards down, but then I have to have the door frames in to know how everything kind of like fits together. So I'm opting to not do that right now. So now we're gonna use that as a room that serves lots of purposes. And I ordered this shelving unit. I just ordered one because I wanted to see what it looked like. It's got 5 shelves, but you could actually just have 2 or 3 and you could kind of have them like stacked. I was thinking we could use the shelves in here for now, and then we can move them out to the workshop and use them for workshop shelves. So they'll kind of have a new life out there too, to hold like my tools and just storage stuff really. So I want to build this. I hope it looks nice because then I'll order at least one more. It's not wood shelves, it's like the particle board kind of like, do you see that? Actually really easy to put together. This is how high it would be if I did the 2 smaller units. It's like, the box is so heavy. Thank you. Oh, kind of nice. Oh, since this room is going to double as my boutique / office, I don't have a desk. I don't know if I want to get one. We don't know what this room is going to become. So some things are temporary, you know? So where I don't have an actual desk, I do have a fold-out table. And it's large. I really love big desks too. Just when I'm working, I like to spread out. That's why I was using the dining room table so much. But my stuff is always everywhere. It's not working, you know what I mean? So I figured this would work out really well. Maybe just on this wall, something like that. And now I can actually use my monitor. This is a Samsung M7 smart monitor with streaming TV. So it's a multifunctional screen that does lots of different things. And I can use it as an extension of my computer, so which works great for editing and stuff like that. I could also use it separately. I don't need to connect it to my computer in order to browse the web. And then also it doubles as a TV. So it can stream all of our favorite apps, obviously, Netflix, YouTube, HBO, Prime TV, things like that. So I figured it was obviously going to be the perfect addition to this room, as it's going to serve lots of different functions. We'll get it all set up and I'll show you guys how I use it. I can do Zoom calls and stuff from it. I can like live stream. They have like a connection. So if we put this here, so I got some things to make this into more of a desk. I saw this on TikTok. Oh, I know, but I had to have it. Kinsley! What? This faux leather desk pad. What kind of this is? Kinsley, why are you yelling? You can browse the internet. That's so cool. This, since I use my laptop, I'm always looking down, and I'm on my computer a lot, you guys. So what I bought was one of those lifts for it. Oh, that was easy. Okay, we have a desk set up now. I haven't had this in so many years. This is incredible. Okay, let me show you how this works. So the monitor comes with a remote, just like a TV would. You just go over to source and PC on screen if you want to connect your actual computer. Samsung M7. So cool. So now when I'm like in my editing screens here, here's our little fall intro. It should pull the sound through the TV. I can obviously use all of the programs on the monitor that I do on my computer, so I can use Excel. They also have an M8, a newer one than I have that also comes in different colors. I will leave a link in the description box for you guys to check this out. And it's super slim too. It can sit on the tabletop or you can hang it on the wall in like an office or something. It's really cool. Desk accomplished. Now we have to create our boutique. So while I split them up into two right now, I felt like it was a good place on top to put all the art. Organizing makes me really happy. Ugh. We need to start grouping them by like room or something. A kitchen, frames. See, this is gonna be the most exciting part of this whole process. I'm going to remember things that I didn't know. I'm gonna see things that I didn't remember that I had and then get really excited about them all over again. Look how pretty these are. I have two of them. Love those. Pretty art, you guys. You know what, guys? I also have a lot of mirrors. I have this big one that's beautiful. And I got them for really cheap, if I remember right. And I have another one over there, and then I know I have at least two more in the shed. This is all the stuff that I had in the house. Now we go, where do I go? Now we go out to the shed. Let's go see. I don't even know where to, I don't even know. We also have to pretty much like clean this stuff. You know what I mean? Like just, it's been in storage. Kind of like wipe it down before it goes in there. Oh my goodness. It's all that. All fun stuff. See, I don't know what even is here. We have brass. You know, I always love to decorate with brass candle holders. Put them in my wheelbarrow. Obviously not gonna bring Christmas stuff in there. Another frame. Teapot. We'll take these for present. These are for Christmas. I got these for like really cheap. I think it was half off of $5 for all these little like battery powered lights. I wanted to put them in the windows for Christmas. I gotta gather up all the Christmas stuff into one area. Amber colored mixing bowls. Okay, I got these. Oh, I did not remember these. These are for the primary bath. See all this stuff? Oh, hooks for the primary bath. I also got these like decorative little add-ons. At the time, I was going to DIY my own mantle and surround for the fireplace. Especially like it's been hard because I'll like go to look for something and I can't find it because there's too much in here. Ah, Christmas tree! See, all of it needs to be in one spot. 25 cents. Why did I buy this? Maybe for a little candle? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I got this. You see how it's... Oh, someone touched me. See how the glass is kind of lavender? That's really old glass. If you ever see lavender glass, it's old. I got this. I thought it was so pretty. I got these for like $1 at a flea market because I wanted to use them for the bells so we could create DIYs for Christmas. Oh, I remember these. I got the... Did I get these double candles? Oh, yeah. So pretty. Oh, I love this. I'm obsessed with like glass or milk glass candle holders. I think they're so pretty. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes way out here, so let's take what we've got. Okay, first round of cleaning. Everything. Anything and everything. Oh, I got these for $1. I already put 2 bags filled with books that were back there in the freezer. I don't know if this is I know that like little bugs and things that kind of live in books could live in books. Extreme temperatures help with it. So like extreme heat, like putting things in the oven or baking them, or extreme cold. So I've read that by putting them in the freezer helps. I'll show you. I put them tightly in like a plastic bag that I would get from like the thrift stores and stuff. And then I put them like this in the freezer. Now, if that's necessarily true, I'm not a scientist. So if that's necessarily true, I'm not sure, but it does make me feel better. So I'm thinking that it's true. I mean, it is an extreme temperature. I just found something very pretty. I remember now that I got these. They're so beautiful. You know my obsession with glassware. I'm actually already putting them in my cabinet there because I cannot wait for Christmas, you guys. I just imagine me setting the table with these glasses. Look at the detail. Look at the stem. How gorgeous. I don't even remember how many there were. I think there were 10. It's looking so good. So I'm trying to organize, like, I have a lot of these I just cleaned these so they're a little wet, but I have a lot of these copper bowls that I thought would be really pretty hung on the wall. But I know I have too many. So I'm gonna put them all here and just have them. Look at this. Look at this little watering can. Is that not the most precious thing? Kitchen stuff. I have this brown set that I got for super cheap. He was trying to get rid of all of his stuff. Kingsley! That is not good, girl. How did you jump up there? Are you crazy? Anyways, I got these for like $1 a piece or something crazy like that. So I'm gonna put those down in the kitchen. I got these from my favorite little store at the Fredericksburg Flea Market, the Lost Cow. And she had them as decorative in a little jar, but they're actually little, Kinsley, really? Little pieces, Kinsley! If I find a frame or I have a frame that's a little on the plainer side that doesn't have a lot of detail, we can add these like to the corner. Solid corner, decorative corner. Look, it kind of adds something special. Kinsley, that's mine. The second shelf is like decor. So I'm putting, it's kind of odds and ends, but it's just kind of like decorative pieces. I went through a phase where I was gravitating towards a lot of organic vases and stuff. So I have quite a few. I knew I had quite a few. I must have been on a tea kettle, teapot kick at one point, and I have a lot of teapots. I need to go through, like when we do the kitchen, I need to go through and pick out which teapot, maybe 2 teapots I want, and then not buy any more teapots, and then bring the rest of the cute ones to you guys at the pop-up shop. Kinsley, let them see first. No, you can't have them, they're pretty. I have been collecting a lot of decoupage ornaments. I have lots of kitchen stuff. Here's my Pyrex set. Oops. These are gonna be great to decorate with in the kitchen. I just want them in like a vase. Well, you guys, I have a whole nother box of stuff there and no more room. We're completely full. I'm definitely thinking I should order 2 more of these cabinets. Cool, this is amazing. You guys wanna come shop in my boutique? Look at that, that's nice. I can guarantee you my mom's gonna come over here and wanna shop in it.
October, it seems so far out of reach. I'm not broken, but who else could I be in a time like this? I'm lost out at sea.
You guys, I keep finding more and more things to put into this room. I remembered I put the recent really amazing estate sale that we went to, I put all of that stuff in the hallway closet. Remember the art, the resin mans that I got here? So I like this one being tall too because I can put, you know, taller things up on top, and I made it as like a bucket shelf with a lip on this one, and I think I'm gonna change the top 2 here. See how there's like a lip here? And I didn't do that on these, but I feel like it will help a lot with the framed art, keep it from sliding, you know, so it'll stay up there. So I just keep finding good stuff. My dogs and my Rembrandt. So let me give you guys a tour of my home decor boutique of things I've collected. Welcome to the future, yes, bedroom / office, but is currently my home decor boutique. I love it. So, okay, we have all the art up top. I just kind of collected everything together and keeping the frames together too, so that I could see which ones I have to use that don't already have art that my mom can paint for me, obviously. I also put more art down here, but these are on the smaller scale, so they'll be great to like mix in or for smaller walls or more gallery walls. And then we move over to just home decor and brass. So I try to keep everything like really collected. And if I'm looking for brass candle holders, I can come in here and they're all here. I definitely don't think that this is all I have, or maybe I'm just thinking of brass candle holders that I have in LA. I gathered them by type to see which ones I had 2 of. I also have some little brass things, like these really pretty spoons that I got that have like, look at these. They're almost like a dragon almost, or I don't know. I thought they were so pretty. So I have like a lantern, another lantern that I need a lamp, like kind of glass for. This one doesn't pair well together. I've just put that for safety. I have some swans. I have some other birds. I tried to keep all my birds together. And this is just like glass things. So glass candle holders. This one is a taper candle holder too. I've got 3 of those. I don't know what this is or why I have it, but I bought it. It was 25 cents. And then we have like overflow of that stuff, but not brass. So I have milk glass, I have wood. I got these in Canton. I thought they were so pretty for taper candle holders. I have a little bird box and some vases. Up top here is just all tall stuff. So it's a lot of brass and a lot of brass candle holders. And then big things like my man here, and then a basket. I have more baskets in the back. I just don't see myself really decorating inside with them, so I didn't bother to bring them. Then we enter the kitchen. I have collected so much for the kitchen, and I knew I was doing that because that's what I kind of gravitate towards. And I was like, I really have to scale back on the kitchen things. And this isn't it, because I know I have just like my glassware, things I've already organized into the little cupboard that we have in the dining room. I have way too many teapots, so I'm gonna have to go through and figure out which teapots I actually want to keep. My little vintage coffee, this is gonna go in the coffee bar just as like decorative. It's a coffee grinder, a vintage one. I got it at Canton. I got 2 little coffee, and I just thought they were so pretty. They were like $1, coffee and tea. All like serving dishware, which I thought was really pretty, which I'm gonna decorate. A lot of this is gonna go into the kitchen once it's finished. I've got mixing bowls and pretty little decorative bowls, a little garlic holder. And then we get into like jugs and vases. I went through a big jug phase where I was obsessed with collecting them. I wanted all of them. And then I realized, I was like, okay, I kind of have that look. Let's move on. Let's find something else to start pairing with them. I've got the big boy, which is gonna be really pretty on top of the coffee bar up there for decorative purposes. And then I've got pretty much every shape and neutral color you could think of. I've got this one, this pretty green one, this one that kind of fades from, you know, yellow to beige. I've got the traditional kind of beige on bottom, brown on top. I've got some brown jugs. I got these at like a garage sale for like $1 or $2 a piece. I got the like little cream and sugar set that's brown, and this one's so pretty. Obsessed with that. That's like more of a pitcher style, and then some little ones. And then down here I've got these pretty canisters that I got recently. Actually, I thought those would be beautiful in the kitchen. And then some more bowls. I didn't even remember buying these green bowls, but they're really pretty. Some more jugs there, some kind of like collected wooden spoons and things that we can decorate with. I just got these at that last estate sale. I've missed out on getting these candy wrap glasses a couple of times, so I kind of jumped on the opportunity to get a set of 7. I wish it was 8, but I just want things in 8 because I have a place setting for 8. But I imagine these more for like a garden party. And then more mixing bowls. My Pyrex that I've been collecting is all there, so that's more utilitarian. Some rolling pins. And then down here, I've kind of collected like my decorating / DIY supplies. Some napkins and tablecloths here. So all of my taper candles I collected here. And then these are like more DIY supplies. The little decorative pieces, like a jar of findings, some yarn, Kinsley, you know, some like things I can do things with. Mirrors. Really big art. And I always like to save the bubble wrap or the paper and stuff because either it's too much and I'll take it back to the thrift store so that they can reuse it, or we'll use it. So I have one box of all paper and then another box of like bubble wrap and, you know, just kind of different kind of stuff that was more bulky. So this is a box that I have here that I'm gonna keep in here for Christmas ornaments. I've been collecting so much that I needed a place to be like, okay, this is where all the Christmas ornaments go, and we can like box it up when it's full and I can have another one because I've been collecting a lot of that stuff. And then here are things that I know for sure are gonna be going to the pop-up shop. So I'm gonna kind of keep a bin here so that I can just keep adding to it. I hope you guys enjoyed creating a home decor boutique. This is wild. This is amazing because now I can come in here and just pull from it when we do makeovers. And I think we'll both be surprised at how fast the house just kind of eats the stuff up. And then whatever we don't use, I'm sure my mom would like to come and take, or we'll bring to the pop-up shop so it'll all have a nice home, huh, Kinsley? She helped me the whole time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will see you guys again for another one very, very soon. And then another renovation video soon on my other channel. Right, Kinsley? You wanna say bye to everybody? Do you wanna say bye? Do you wanna say bye? Or hi?